Get his badge number! Get his badge number!
So if you really want to compare, me standing in the middle of the street to the officer who killed George Floyd in cold blood, his name is Derek Chauvin, by the way, he's a murderer, it's not comparable. I was protesting for a reason. And the officers who are at these protests should back down. They should apologize because they're wearing blue and they're part of the gang that killed George Floyd. And them acting the way they acted today isn't helping the cause. It isn't proving to us that they care about us. I wasn't aggressive towards the police officer. And even if I was, he should have had the self-restraint to not hurt the people he's supposed to be protecting. That's the point of them being an officer. They're supposed to protect us. We are all people. And that officer calling me a stupid bitch and throwing me onto the ground. First he threw my phone, and then he threw me. And I hit my head, and I had a seizure, and I have a concussion, and I can't stop vomiting, and this fucking sucks. Why? Explain a little bit about what happened before the video started. So basically we were all in a crowd peacefully protesting in front of a crowd of police officers, and some person from our side threw a bottle or something, and it caused all the officers to start stampeding towards us. So we were all starting to get pushed back. I actually got pushed back by a different officer before what you saw. When I got pushed back, I realized what was going on because everyone was getting pushed back. I wasn't the only one. So I looked down, I started recording, I look back up, and that's when the video I just posted starts. That's when the guy pushed my phone. But as you could see, I was already running backwards. It wasn't like I was trying to get in his face. I asked him why, because we were peacefully protesting and we weren't the ones who threw the bottle, it came from the other side. But again, I wasn't being aggressive and there was no reason for him to throw me the way he did. I also want to say, all of you people who are nitpicking at the fact that I was in the middle of the street can suck my dick. Because there's a reason we're protesting. Why don't you nitpick at the fact that someone who's supposed to be protecting us sat with his knee on top of an innocent man's neck until he died, killing him publicly like a dog. We are protesting for a reason. Instead of nitpicking and protecting the officers that are not doing their job because they are hurting more than they are protecting. Why don't you understand why we are acting the way we are acting? This was not unprovoked. I want to make one thing clear about this situation. In no way was I aggressive towards this police officer, and I did not even get in his physical space. He was walking in my direction, told me to move, and because I didn't move out of his way in time, he threw me out of the way. I did not spit in his face. I was wearing a mask. I did not get in his face. He was walking to me. I was standing in place. And I never put my hands on him. So keep justifying what he did, but police are scum.